Alright, ladies, gentlemen, and kiddies, this time, thanks to Major Power Sport, I will be riding the Zero DSR EV. Man, this thing is huge. This is more to my size. Unlike the Zero SR that I ridden earlier, this bike is a lot bigger, a lot more adventure bike-y. Okay. Wow, I like the riding position in this. Basically, DSR is like an adventure touring alternative, like a multi-strada alternative, but a little bit less kit. You can tell the size, you can tell the semi-knobbies, the suspension and everything. It basically has the same motor as the SR that the lady's riding right now. Basically, this is like an adventure touring version of this bike. Right now we're using the eco mode. It's basically the same fare as the SR, but you have a way taller seating position, a much more relaxed riding position, and basically the wreck on the eco mode has a little lag. It delivers the maximum regenerative braking that you can do. There's some 2 auxiliary gauges on the side, just like the SR. Basically, all zero bikes share the same gauges like this. It's pretty intuitive, easier to read than any of the FZ series Yamaha that looks like a Casio watch. This one is a very, very intuitive bike. Okay, change mode. Oh, sport. Now we can go full out torque board. Whoa! Oh my God, the torque is unbelievably stupid. Oh. If you're a torque fan on a bike, this will be your bike because it acts like a Tesla Model S or any Tesla or any electric vehicle on which it has maximum torque on 0 revs. Although this bike has a rev counter right here, it doesn't prioritize that. It has a digital tachometer gauge on the bottom of the speedo, and of course it has a battery and on both graphical and digital indicators. Man, someone really smudged that mirror. Okay, since we're in the light right now, I am 6'2", 200 to 220 pounds, and 32-inch inseam. I'm still flat-footed. The pegs doesn't touch me. It has a much more ergonomics compared to the SR, like right there. I feel much more comfortable here. The suspension is much more compliant. Oh my gosh! Light speed! Literally. The brakes are direct, firm and direct, which is a good thing. It's very nice. It's very supple on bumps. It's a excellent city cruiser for commuting. Despite with this 110-degree weather right now we're having in Las Vegas, it's still bearable to ride around here. Okay, toys that other Zero bikes don't have, that this has. And a key right here, so you can. It has a lid for your charging port. One thing for sure for any EV bikes, you gotta have a very sensitive hand for you to measure your throttle output with an enormous torque that you will be facing with this with this technologically advanced bike. The good thing is you can feel the brakes, unlike other brakes here. Oh, okay. Holy crap. Yep. Instant torque. Instant torque. Just crazy torque. Effortless torque. So basically you're riding like a, it's like, it has the similar feeling of any electric car. I've never driven a Tesla Model S. But if ever I drive that monster, it will have the similar surge factor. Low speed stability, it's really there. I applaud for Zero motorcycles to hide its weight. I bet this bike weighs like 2 tons more than a similar bike this size. But they really engineered the weight to be closest to the ground. Okay. There's some best friends around here. Okay. Switch is the same fare as a traditional motorcycle. No clutch, of course. Unlike the Victory Impulse, it has a mechanical transmission, which is weird. And that makes it a little bit more at home for traditional motorcyclists. You really have to crouch. As you squeeze the throttle more, the more you crouch forward. Because the torque is just crazy. Aerosmith style. Crazy. La 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 la. I can't sing, sorry. Sorry, I've ruined this video already. Traditional start button, just like any other bike. It's not like a fancy schmancy keyless. It's still a key. Good for second passengers. Oh, nice decal. The composition of this bike, like every Zero motorcycle, they keep all the heavier parts on the bottom, like the battery cell, the motor, and everything. And they try everything they can to make the upper part of the bike lighter. So it has that nimbleness still. As you can see, just look at the Zero SR right there. Just slice it in half like that, and you can see where the weight goes through, where the weight distribution goes in. And like any Harleys, this one has a belt drive. So if your belt screws up, you won't go, oh crap day. It's very smooth. Once you get going, it doesn't bother you. It rides like a normal motorcycle. It's just you just have to get used with not shifting like that. It feels like you're riding a scooter, a way faster scooter. And as you squeeze your throttle, you have your 2 bars right there for both power and torque. You'll see how much power and how much torque it gives you while you're squeezing the throttle. On the eco mode, on the other hand, you can switch that on the fly, by the way. It has a very lazier response. See, it has the regen. It uses the torque more for regen than the power. So the eco mode is good for city riding, since you don't have to squirt all the time. Basically, what Zero wants to show for the event today here in Las Vegas at Major Power Sports, I thank them. Huge shout out to Major Power Sports to let us an opportunity to test ride these advanced electric motorcycles. And here we go. I'm back to sport mode. And it's like a light cycle still, just like any Zero motorcycle. It's like a Tron light cycle. You can hear the electric whining sound, which is excellent. You can feel the front brakes working. It's not like some other electric vehicles that everything is so numb towards you. It's still a cable operated brake system, but I'm not so sure if it has anti-lock brakes. Apologies for the noise of this event. This event is really noisy. Zero FXR. Turn it off. Red means not going to move anywhere. Kickstand, easy to locate. This bike is like of a gray area. You can use you can use the pegs to get out, but I'm tall enough so I don't have to use it. Unless if you have a back compartment here, that's where you can use the pegs to get in and out. America, California, the top of the line engine 13.0. So like a look around. Yep, Zero DSR EV, thumbs up.